Well met, fellows. Though I plan to make a game review video about Far Cry 3 and secretly reveal my gaming, sparring and domestic partner, also my secret apprentice of evil, Rocket Girl, recent events made me change my mind. Game videos can wait and you will have plenty of opportunities to say hello to my little girlfriend. 107. Some call it the French or European 9/11. Sad and shocking that sparked sympathy from lots of people all over the world, as well as controversy. The topic is too big to talk about in one video only. This time I'll focus on the core thoughts. What happened at 107? The Paris HQ of the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo was attacked by masked gunmen. 12 people were killed. Cartoonists, policemen, even a maintenance worker. According to the sources, survivors and perpetrators, the motive was revenge for the jokes about Islamic leaders and the Prophet. The suspects, two brothers, were identified as French Muslims with Algerian ancestry. After the shooting, lots of people posted photos of placards with the term Je suis Charlie as solidarity, but there were several who countered with Je ne suis pas Charlie as well to show criticism. What is my opinion? I never heard about Charlie Hebdo before the shootings. Since then, I mostly read the posts about the events and talk with friends and co-workers as well as watch what fellow Hungarians said on various forums. First and foremost, intentionally killing an unarmed person who posed no threat to life is murder, no matter what the victim's nationality, ethnicity, sexual preference, religious view, skin color, gender, status, attitude or anything else. No one deserves to get murdered. Period. I share the view of most people who condemn the spree killing. What I find disturbing is the vast number of extreme view. Some say the victims are martyrs of free speech and no matter what attackers do, people are not afraid as free speech is something worth to die for. The other side says the attack was no surprise. The most radicals even say the victims were provocateurs and finally their actions backfired on them. To both groups I would ask, excuse me, what? We can speak about the attack on free speech and argue about was Charlie Hebdo really offensive to Muslims, but these are secondary only to the fact that cold-blooded murder happened at European soil. Though it's not the first one, take the Madrid train bombings, the Beslan school hostage crisis, the London and Moscow underground bombings, people used to ignore it if it happens away from them. Among the shocked, there were remarks from fellow Hungarians who do not care about 107 saying it's a French problem. Looks like some of us have already forgotten the so-called Romani killings, when 6 years ago a father and his son were gunned down intentionally because they were gypsies. Some of my countrymen might call me a traitor for not speaking about the lynching of the school teacher Lajos Szögi, or stabbing of handball player Marian Kozma. Both are monstrous acts committed by gypsies against non-gypsies. Both I consider murder, yes, but not a terrorist attack. I'll speak of them later. It's easy to say there is no terror if it happens somewhere far away. Not wanting to diminish 107 less is heard about Nigeria. Lots of people were killed, yet I haven't seen placards showing Je suis Baga. Of course, nobody can grieve forever for every victim in the world. That's why we have to be less ignorant to the danger of terror and more so the escalation of terror. Since Wednesday more violence happened, the body count reached 20, perpetrators included, and I fear it's far from over. By this I don't mean only terrorist attacks, I fear also of misjudged reactions, such as the attack on mosques. I'll continue later. Au revoir, bonne chance mon ami.